I wish we had the ability to dream together with other people, like multiplayer dreaming. Who else thought lava would be more of a problem growing up? If you think about it, a kangaroo is just a T-Rex deer. I'll consider myself successful when I no longer dread looking at my bank account. Receipts are money ghosts. The word crisp goes from the back of your mouth to the front when you say it out loud. Leaving an extra key under your doormat is like making your password. Telling a ninja to quiet down would really shake his confidence. The tallest person on earth has been the same height as every person on earth. There are only 2 days in your lifetime that aren't 24 hours long. Photoshop is the worst skill to list on a dating website. You will never know what memories you have forgotten. Cereal is just breakfast soup. You are younger now than you are now. 1 2 3 and 1 2 3 sounds the same and means the same. Child actors in R-rated movies aren't allowed to go see the movie they appear in. There are over 100 billion dead people. If there is a skeleton war, the living don't stand a chance. I wonder how many moments I've forgotten when I said I'll never forget this moment. Letting go of a balloon is just littering really far away. Getting poo on you is disgusting, but having poo inside you is okay. How come pink is considered to be a different color than red but light green is considered to be a lighter shade of green? Someone should start a noodle delivery restaurant named Send Nudes. What would the earth taste like if we shrunk it to the size of a grape and ate it as a whole? I will be remembered by less people than a gorilla when I die. Humans are both natural and man-made. How goddamn creepy would it be if one time, a baby was born laughing instead of crying? Lawyer hopes you're in trouble, doctor hopes you're sick, cops hope you're criminal, teacher hopes you're stupid but only a thief wishes you prosperity in life. We bake cookies and cook bacon. Why would you ever spend more than $1 on a bookmark? You can just use a dollar bill as a bookmark. Trains are just boring roller coasters. Does Mike Wazowski wink or blink? Microwaves should have a midnight snack button that mutes the beep. Surgeons should be the best pumpkin carvers. It's surprising how successful the Krusty Krab is considering that it only has 2 regular employees. It makes absolutely zero sense that the only vehicles not requiring seatbelts are giant buses full of children. If cockroaches can survive a nuclear blast, what the hell is Raid made out of that can kill them? If Usain Bolt decided to go streaking at a major event, who would be able to stop him? The only reason physical calculators still exist today is because teachers don't trust students with their phones. Plastic grocery bags are the tumbleweeds of the city. If you had $1 for every year the universe has existed, approximately 13.8 billion years, you wouldn't even make the top 50 on the Forbes list. Literally the only purpose for the cover of a book is so you can judge the book. Eating honey is tasting the sweetness of a million flowers collected by an army of insects. Straws are just reverse snorkels. My dog understands several human words. I don't understand any dog barks. He may be smarter than me. Patrick lives under a rock and Squidward lives in his head. If we could record dreams, they'd be the coolest thing on YouTube. If superheroes were real, I doubt they'd spend as much time in first world countries, like they do in the comics. If you're deaf, every fart is a gamble. If combat in Harry Potter is based on saying spells quickly and at the right time, rappers would basically be the magical Navy SEALs. The reason I want to get ahead in life is so that I can be lazy once and for all. I wonder how many nudes and pics Team Snapchat have got. I still have to sing the alphabet when I arrange things alphabetically. I should open a pastry shop next to a gym and call it Temptations to sort out the weak ones. I've never once heard elevator music in an elevator. Growing up playing Monopoly, I was led to believe that there is such a thing as a bank error in my favor. I have so little faith in humanity I looked both ways before crossing a one-way road. All Olympians are required to compete while drunk. What sport becomes the most entertaining? The entire purpose of a bayonet is to bring a knife to a gunfight. The only times I usually use etc. is when I can't think of any more examples. You will never know about the world's best thief. Kleenex and other tissue brands profit from sadness, sickness, and masturbation. If I have two choices and one of them is taken away, I have zero choices. I've never heard of a psychic winning the lottery. Your handwriting is like the accent of your hands. Some of us are still it from a childhood game of tag. Otters have no freaking idea space even exists. I'm so glad I was born just before the time when all of my embarrassing childhood videos would have been stored on the internet. Who looked at a bowl of rice and was like, I bet the most efficient way of eating this is with toothsticks. Using solar panels to power an air conditioning unit is like using the sun's power against itself. If you don't reproduce, you are the end of a 3.5 billion year streak. There should be a smoke detector that shuts off when you yell I'm just cooking. I don't think we are thankful enough that the whole world agreed on the same units of time. If something breaks easily, it's either really cheap or really expensive. I never realize how dirty a song is until I listen to it with my parents around. My dog is legally allowed to pee in more places than I am. If you're waiting for the waiter, aren't you the waiter? A GPS using only warm and cold for directions could be exciting or terrible. It must suck to be a butterfly on super windy day. Oh, I guess I'm going this way now. You'll never be as lazy as the person who named the fireplace. A snowman is a body of water. Today earphones have replaced hats. You take them off only when you meet someone you have respect for. Phones should have a guest mode like computers you can switch to if someone needs to use your phone. There should be a game where it starts with old school graphics and as you level up it gets better and better. Maple syrup is tree blood. The app is called Tinder because you get matches. So many crimes would be solved if pets could talk. There are nearly 9 million species on Earth, yet, when I imagine an alien planet I only envision one form of life inhabiting it. Spilling a full drink you paid for is the adult equivalent of letting go of a balloon. The number of people who are older than you will never increase, but is constantly decreasing. Why did Cinderella's shoe fall off if the shoe fits perfectly on her? If I were immortal, I would have to be extra careful not to get trapped somewhere with no way to get out. I wonder if I have ever seen the same ant twice. Google Maps should really think about adding a closest place to pee option. Fishing is the underwater equivalent to an alien abduction. When going to bed, I can never find a comfortable position, yet when waking up, every position is comfortable. If you set an alarm clock to a PM time, it should ask, are you sure? If Google matched people up by their browsing history, it could be the greatest online dating website of all time. Popcorn is the only food that you put in the microwave that is okay to have explode while it's cooking. My right hand has never touched my right elbow.